Welcome back. Let's get a corporate conversation going. Mrs. Bector Food Specialities stock is at a fresh 52-week high. Strong earnings. Anoop Bector, the managing director, Mrs. Bector's Food Specialities, is now with us on the company, on the channel now. Afternoon, and thanks for joining in. Let's talk about the biscuit business. 40% top line growth. How much was volume led and how much was pricing led?
This was, on the pricing side, we have been continuously taking price rises over the year. I mean, the price increase for the raw materials was very instant. So effectively, we have taken a price rise of around 8 to 10%, and more has to come in because it's still in the pipeline. So the rest comes in from the volume growth.
Okay, so around 30% from volume growth and around 8 to 10% has been your price growth. You said
there is also a link of volume, premiumization, price rise, so everything put together we do for 40%.
Okay, so you also said you're expanding your presence in existing and new geographies. That is something that you've been focusing on as well. Can you tell us how much of your revenue growth came in from expansions and how much was increased sales in the same region for you?
So this has been a very, a good thing for our company that we have increased our distribution. So our distribution, which is our direct distribution, we have increased it from 1,60,000 outlets, and we're taking it to 3,20,000 outlets by, March 24. And the progress is very much on. We have increased our feet on street people to around 900 today. We have also introduced SFA, where, which is about measuring people, training people, guiding our sales force on increasing premiumization, getting better results. So it's a result of, higher distribution where we are getting this, the higher volume growth. The majority of the volume growth does come from the existing areas and not from the new areas.
Okay. You said there are more price hikes to go.
Sorry, say again?
You said that we could see more price hikes. Could you elaborate a bit more? How much more? How are raw material prices tending for you?
Price hikes could be another 2 to 2.5%, 3%, which was in the pipeline. There was a delay from our side, and which will come in for the company going forward, probably within this quarter it shall come.
Okay. So that also takes me to the next question, that is on raw material prices. Wheat is at a record high. You are talking about price hikes as well. But generally, what kind of margins are you looking at, both on the gross margins front and the EBITDA margins? Because you do have aspirations of 15%. By when will you reach them? Because it's still lower than that level.
Yeah, so our aspirations have always been around 14%. That's what we've always conveyed to our investing community. And we stick to that we will target a 14%. We are today, coming close to 14, but we will target for the next quarters a 14% EBITDA.
14% in next quarter itself is what you're targeting?
No, we will, in the quarters going forward, not only in the next quarter, the quarters going forward, we'll target a 14. That's what our target is. And, let's see how it comes out. But we are well placed, because the raw material prices are also a bit softened than before. We have wheat coming in the next quarter. The Indian harvest is going to be coming out. So 14% is what our target is.
Any target on gross margins? And that leads me to your thoughts on advertising spend, because you are expanding your direct distribution outlets. You're looking to double it. Will that be accompanied with an increase in ad spends?
Yeah, so on the ATL side, we have started spending in the last quarters, our spend was much lesser. So this quarter, the spends have been much better. So on the ATL side, our spends are around 2% of our sales. But on the BTL side, which we are supporting our brand on due to increased distribution, we spend around 6%. So, this is effectively proving good to us at the moment, because we have seen a very rapid growth numbers coming in to the company. So we'll continue the same pattern for some time.
Okay. All right. Mr. Bector, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining us. The street likes the numbers. The stock is at a 52-week high. So that's the word coming in from the company as well. The stock high by 0.5%. But for now, it's a wrap on this edition of Midcap Radar. Stay tuned. Your stocks will take all the action ahead.